and both of us have been long time residents in Toronto, have been avid users of Toronto Library, and especially the ones offered by the hub, and that's what we try to target today. So I'm assuming most of us, have been using, some courses, workshops, or maybe some hands-on equipment from the hub, and how frustrating it is, to go online to register, a spot. Oftentimes, it's impossible to get a spot. Yeah, and here is our idea to tackle with this problem, by being mobile. Yeah. And what would this new approach benefit? We believe it will benefit everybody, especially people living in the priority areas where the services are open, less quality there. Yeah. And we also believe that with this new approach, pretty much everything will be improved, including the access and learning opportunities, and not to mention you'll bring, all the learners, the programmers, the makers, right? Everybody all together, just to go talk about things, to make something together. Yeah. And here I'm going to leave the opportunity to my partner Tony to talk about some key concepts and do the demo.
Okay, so the first thing would be to create the Mobile Innovation Hub. So essentially, we're suggesting that a maker mobile be created, similar to a bookmobile, but with a mobile maker lab. And the second part would be to include online booking. And this would help direct where the Mobile Innovation Hub should go. And the online booking would be integrated into the existing registration system. And so now I have a demonstration, some mock-up here. So here we see the interface where if you search for a 3D printer, it comes up with some certification courses. So the bottom one is at Fort York. It's a certification course at a specific place. But the one right in the middle is for the mobile digital hub. And this would allow you to request that the mobile digital hub come visit your local branch. So if you imagine clicking on the mobile entry, that would take you to a page like this. And rather than registering for a specific course, you're choosing up to 3 branches where you would like the hub to come, and you're indicating some availability in times. And so the next slide is not part of the user experience, but something that the library, so once this information is collected, a decision would have to be made on where the mobile hub would go. So I realize it's too small, but anyways, these are all the branches, and the one that's been circled was the one that was chosen in the previous, where the mobile hub would go next. And so the weighting, I mean, it could go by the number of requests, and it would, but we would also give a weighting to priority neighborhoods as well. So it's not just based solely on number of requests, but also based on priority neighborhoods. And so now this last page here shows what happens once a request has been made to bring the mobile hub to the Stewart Library. You can see the bottom entry now has another certification, but this one is actually specifically for the Walter Stewart Library at a specific time. So that means now other people, now that the hub is going there, other people can register as well.